Yeah, how y'all doing? Back at you again. Uh, trying to, excuse me. Looks like it's gonna rain here. Let's see. Yep. Uh, excuse me. Yeah, it's starting to rain. Looks like it's gonna. Yep. Anyway, yeah. This. Hope y'all can hear me. I know y'all can hear the rain a little bit. Yeah, I'm on back on my patio. Pretty nice. Yeah, right. Living abroad in Thailand. Yeah, this channel is going to be about living abroad, having going through challenges while I'm trying to deal with stuff back in the U.S. Hope you can hear me. I know you hear the rain. Well, it's raining hard too. Yeah, I want to sit out here, something different. I wanted to go for a walk, but it started to rain. It was cool, it ain't too hot. It's not too hot. It's pretty good. Feels pretty good. Rain cools it off. But yeah, living abroad, trying to deal with stuff back home. I have family. I've been here for like 3 years. End of this month will be 3 years. And yeah, I like it. But it just challenges, ups and downs you go through. And you just have to learn how to adjust and move on. And I'm starting to learn that. Uh, yeah, oh man, so I have to go in. And so it's getting real loud. Yeah, it's starting to get real loud. Uh, Probably go in for a minute. Yeah, yeah, let's turn around here. Yeah, kind of loud. I'm just adjusting. Just a minute. Be right back. Yeah, that's a little better. Yeah. Thank you for bearing with me. Yeah, like I was saying, this channel is about living abroad and dealing with challenges and unsuspected, unwanted problems that you don't want to deal with. And yeah, dealing with family issues. People need this. People need that. Family issues. But I try not to be negative about it. I gotta still be positive and trying to adjust this. Yeah, I was outside, but it was raining too hard, and pretty sure you couldn't hear me. It's kind of hard to hear. Still looking at buying a microphone that way I can talk anywhere. in outside out or inside. But anyway, yeah, going through bankruptcy. Yeah, I had to file bankruptcy because I sold my property about 2 years ago, and the way I sold it, my landlord, not my landlord, but my realtor, he suggested so I can get the most out of my property. Still it be in my name, but she take over payments, and because she didn't want it to pay the her rate, the civilian rate, she wanted to use my VA so she can keep the VA interest rate, which maybe I shouldn't did that. You live and learn. But now she might have to go through foreclosure on the property in Vegas. Is a townhouse. Uh, Maybe I should have kept it. I was doing Airbnb for like a couple of years on it, so I made some pretty good money, doing Airbnb. And she called me a couple of last week. Yeah, I think it was last week. Yeah, she said that the place burnt up. It burnt up. That was like 6, 7 months ago. And so now she's got a lawyer trying to get this place renovated so it can be ready for sale, like a short sale. She want to do like a short sale. And she said that when she bought it, at first she thought it was worth the money, but found out the value is going down. I'm like, man. But if she does foreclosure, that means it'll affect me, my credit, which I'm gonna have to file bankruptcy. I was doing that. I'm planning on doing that anyway. I kind of went over my head, got involved in too much stuff. And you live and learn, especially living overseas. But it's so cheap over here. I can pay, get my bills down. But I still, the major stuff, if she does a foreclosure, I have to file. I'm definitely going to file bankruptcy. And maybe whoever's listening, maybe give me some ideas or suggestion of what to do, because I am a veteran. I'm thinking about getting veteran assistant in bankruptcy for like veterans. So yeah, that's what I'm going through right now, and just a lot of things at the same time. And then plus dealing with the people living abroad here. This one girl was married. Runs a restaurant here in over in Asia, where I live at, Thailand. And yeah, she want me to buy her. It's like every time she needs something, she come to me. I'm not her boyfriend. I never slept with her. It's like, man, maybe I'm too nice, and I have to put my foot down. I'm like, nah. And then she's never satisfied. She expect me to, I'm not your husband. Your ex, he should have left you the motorbike. Now she want me to get her a little scooter. And I like, it don't cost that much, but I like, they look at you like an ATM machine. And it's like, man, it's one thing or another, man, I tell you. So I'm just here, in my room. I was outside on the patio. I think maybe it might have stopped raining, but I'm not gonna go back out there. After I'm done, I'll go out there, and I'm still adjusting to talking in front of the camera, picturing one person. Still getting my, I got like 40 some videos out. I'm getting better and better. Start talking more of like a podcast. But my main channel is about traveling and meeting different cultures of people and trying different foods, different countries, and I like traveling. But sometimes it can get a little hard. It's very expensive, because you gotta buy a plane ticket, hotel, place to stay, So sometimes it's easier just to do a sit down, uh, tell them about my life experience, whoever's listening, about my life experience, what I learned over the years. You know, as you get older, you learn wisdom. You're supposed to. So majority of people do, supposed to learn wisdom. You know, I'm not like I said, I didn't graduate it, dropped out of high school, but got my GED. This was back in the early '80s. Went to Job Corps. I was in Job Corps. I wanted to box. That had never happened, but I did Tough Man around 1997, and yeah, I won the Seattle championship. You know, like you win, you fight that Friday. If you win, or sometimes you lose, you still get another shot to fight. You fight 2 or 3 times Saturday. So I won the whole thing. You know, I won. I almost lost the first night, but I'm telling the smaller guys are the toughest. You know, but I'm kind of getting off the subject. I want to get back on the subject of my bankruptcy and why I'm living abroad. Yeah, I'm gonna have to see make what the best move is gonna be of filing this bankruptcy because I'm not sure. And then the money I'm getting from my insurance, I'm gonna give it to her. You know, she needed more than me, which it's like 3,500, and I wanted to see if they could move it into her name, but they said they don't do that. So she wanted to wait. I'll be there in about a week, 2 weeks. Actually, next week I'm leaving on the 12th of May, going back to the U.S., going to Asheville and then Las Vegas. And I'm dealing with still the agent. He decided to start his own company, left ASAP tickets, so he's no longer working there. Uh, which I named him Pachalo, but that's his nickname. It's actually Carlo. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, I'm dealing with that, but I try to still live positive. It's a good life over here, cheap. I'm glad because Las Vegas is very expensive. Probably struggling, and yeah, and my credit is bad now. It's bad because I just went over my head. So I'm gonna have to file bankruptcy. I don't like doing it, but yeah. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do to start all over again. A clean slate. Yeah. I pay my bills on time. First thing I pay my rent. I make sure gotta have a roof over your head. I try not to be late on my bills, and yeah. So it's I tell you, it's rough, but yeah, I'm here in my condo, just relaxing. I was gonna go for a swim. I might go for a walk a little later on. Uh, yeah, but I definitely will be traveling to America, going to Asheville first, North Carolina, and then I'd be there a week, and then Las Vegas. And then from Las Vegas, I head back to Thailand, Bangkok, which I live in Pattaya area, Chamberia, Consultant, Pradamnat, all in that area. So yeah, but you live and learn. I have to learn how to budget. I'm thinking about getting a financial advisor. I'm not sure if I need that, but I want to start budgeting and spend what I need to spend instead of spending just to spend. And it's not good. Quitting, stop. I'm drinking less, so that's cutting. That's saving me a lot of money because drinking is not good for your health. And speaking of health, I'm still working on my FMP. FMP, yeah. So I'll be calling them tonight and see if they can send me a beneficiary authorization letter. That's what you need. So anybody want to come and live abroad, you gotta make sure things are set in place. But you're still gonna run through your challenges. You know, your visa. You know, when you're living abroad, living overseas, it's not like in America. It's totally different. The environment, the food, which is cheaper, which is good. But sometimes street food can give you you can catch not tapeworms, but what is it, man? I'm losing my train of thought. Yeah, you gotta to keep the worms out. You know, clean your body up. You gotta take the medication, which I had to get the parasites. It's called parasites. Yeah. So yeah, and yeah, it's a little stress. You know, stressful, and then trying to do videos. I'm trying to be consistent. Sometimes be a little hard. It can be hard. You know, I listen to Terry Creates, and I appreciate your motivation, man. And it's a storm. I like both of them, and they good, man. You got to keep pushing, even though sometimes I want to do videos. You know, especially traveling. But I like traveling. I like traveling, and I'm starting to do some, mix it in between workout uh, as you abroad, moving abroad. You don't have to have a gym. You can work right in your room. And maybe some the next content, a few contents. Maybe the next one I'll show you what I do, and maybe you can probably benefit from it. Maybe some of you can, maybe some of you can't. Uh, but whoever's watching, Dorsey Creates, appreciate you. You know what to do. Hit the like button. I appreciate it. Thank you, and see you next time.